सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। योगः चित्तवृत्ति निरोधः योगः चित्तवृत्ति निरोधः yoga. Chitta means memory or mind or mind stuff. Vritti we'll discuss the word vritti, what it is, and then nirodha. Vritti. Vritti emo posse kutumba. There is one song in Odia language, Vritti. Vritti means occupation, livelihood. One meaning of vritti is occupation or livelihood. The occupation through which one earns the livelihood, that is vritti. Occupation or livelihood. Sometimes we say, through this work I earn money and I maintain myself. That is my vritti. So, what is your vritti? One will tell, I am a brahmachari. What is the vritti of brahmachari? Brahmachari vritti. What is brahmachari vritti? To study. Brahmachari vritti to cultivate discipline. Brahmachari vritti to serve the master. Brahmachari vritti to beg. To beg also. To go and beg. Brahmachari vritti. So, vritti means one's own livelihood or occupation. But here, how do you earn your livelihood? I don't earn. Even if I beg as a brahmachari, whatever I get, I give to teacher. And the teacher gives me whatever I need. Whatever I beg, it doesn't belong to me. It belongs to the teacher. For the teacher I beg. It was the old Gurukula system. The students were going to beg. Those who have read, I don't know, modern Odia school students, they may not be reading. During Saraswati Puja, we the young primary school children were going from door to door to beg for the teacher. Asti nasti boli bachana kuho, bege chali jibu melani diyo. Tell you give or you don't give, we'll go quick to another house. We used to sing and to beg for the teacher. Just before Saraswati Puja, to beg. One student went to beg. A disciple, you take it as a disciple, begging. Summer time. He came back noon time, lunch time. You can imagine walking under hot sun, Indian summer, and his face is darkened, and he was perspiring, and he put his begging bag in front of the teacher, bowed down, and started scolding him. Nonsense, idiot. And you can imagine, lazy, parasite, whatever he could. Others thought that this young man because of walking under sun so long, might have developed some insanity because of hot summer, and they started telling, hey, take him and pour some water on him to cool him down. Then he said, do you think that I have become crazy? Whatever I got, I am offering to my guru. I got some scolding in front of somebody's house. Idiot, nonsense, parasites, lazy, living on others' money. So I heard this, why should I keep it with me? Whatever I got, I will offer it to my guru. It is very simple principle also. You are free. If I offered everything to my guru, you are free. But what happens in our life? We keep everything in ourselves. Vritti. Vritti means occupation or livelihood. Vritti, if you see the word vritti, again there is double T, tata, vritti, vrittin. Vrit is a verb. Vrit is a verb. To be or to exist. To be or to exist. So, when vrit verb is to be or to exist, vritti is existence or being. Existence or being. Let us stop here. You think you are existing as a human being. You think you are existing because you have some qualification. You have some skills, some training. That's why you are surviving. It is not true. You exist first because of breath. And your breath is existing in you because of the soul. Without breath, without soul, there is no existence. But ordinarily we think, I am existing, I am maintaining, I am doing this. It is false perception, wrong imagination. Vritti means to move, to turn, or to roll on, the second set of meanings. Vritti means from the root verb vrit. Vrit means to move, to turn, and to roll on. So vritti means movement, turning, or to continue, continuation. Vritti. Vritti means to move. Now you think, your thoughts are moving. One after the other thoughts are coming. Your moods are changing. Sometimes very cheerful, happy. Sometimes you are angry, upset. Sometimes you are depressive. Your mood is changing. So that which is moving or changing or going on, continuing is also vritti. Clear? Now the third, to act, to behave, to conduct. To act, to behave, to conduct. This is vritti. It is also vritti. Vritti means act, behave, conduct. So, you can see your behavior, your conduct, your action, they are changing or they are steady. Today you behaved in one way, the next day another way. Next day another way. I asked a student, what happened to you? Oh, I looked at you, you didn't smile. That's why the person is upset. Looking at me because I didn't smile back. You ignored me. Maybe I'm ignorant. Because I ignored you, I'm ignorant, so I do follow the ignorant one. Vritti means to act, to behave, to conduct. How is your mind acting? How your memory behaving? How your ego is conducting? That is also vritti. Similarly, our behavior, our own conduct, own action, it is also vritti. There are few different meanings of vritti. Vritti means also gloss or commentary. Vritti means gloss or commentary. This vritti is also coming from another root word, vrutta. Another root word, vrutta. What is vrutta? Circumference. Vrutta means circumference of a circle. Vrutta. Vrutta means words. Vrutta means word. Now, from vrutta became vritti, vrutta, vritti. E means that which gives strength or power. E means that which gives strength or power. Ikara shaktidayakaha. Ikara shaktidayakaha. Vrutta vritti. That circumference or that word which gives power, strength is vritti. Now, I will not give more meanings of this. Let us understand this circle a little bit. In a circle, there is circumference and a center. There is a center and circumference. You go to the pond. In the pond, you see still water. You take a stone and throw it. When you throw a stone into the pond, what you will see? The circular waves. And one stone falling in the center, creating waves, wave after wave after wave, and slowly it is coming, the waves are coming towards whom? The periphery of the pond. Am I clear? In the same way, in the lake of our memory, in the storehouse of mind, a little stroke created thought after thought after thought after thought after thought after thought, and it is coming to the circumference of the face. Our personality, a thought of anger, a stroke in the mood of anger, creating thought of anger, wave of anger, it is reflected in your face. Red face, angry face. Vritti. Chitta vritti, it is a compound word. Chitta vritti, chittasya vrittayaha, chitta vritti. Chittasya vrittayaha, chitta vritti. Vritti means modification, wave or thoughts in memory or mind is chitta vritti. What is chitta vritti? Simple translation I told, mind stuff. It is the disposition, thought, modification which is coming in the memory or mind is chitta vritti. So the simple translation will use disposition of mind, state of mind, inclination, feelings. These are all representing chitta vritti. It is the mental modification, the ripples in the mind's lake, chitta vritti. Nirodha. Nirodha means simple meaning, restraint, suppression, control, elimination. Suppression, restraint, control, elimination. Now, let us take the simple meaning of this sutra. Yogaha chittavritti nirodhaha. Yoga is the art of overcoming one's thoughts waves. Modification of mind, restraining the mind stuff. This is the simple translation, but it is not enough. Remember, that is why the sutras need explanation. If you just take a simple translation, yoga is to control your mind. That's all. Simple translation is yoga is to control the restless mind. Then yoga has nothing to do with spirituality. Many people do that. Many people take yoga as physical exercise. Some people take yoga as method of mind control. Some people take yoga to look beautiful, to stay young. In classical discussion, for every concept or every object, there are two ways of understanding. It is known as, in Sanskrit, it is known as Tatastha Lakshana. The other one is Swarupa Lakshana. Tatastha Lakshana, Swarupa Lakshana. For example, I show you a piece of chocolate. You will see and you will tell it is chocolate. It is a brown chocolate, black chocolate, milk chocolate. Looking at it, you can tell. Small piece, smells. Maybe there is vanilla inside. You can tell. These are Tatastha Lakshana. Tatastha Lakshana is that which you bring a conclusion from a distance. Tata means the bank. Stha means being there. Tatastha means sitting on the seashore or sitting on the bank of the river. You state that this is river, this is the sea, from a distance. Tatastha Lakshana is apparent description. Swarupa Lakshana is the real description. Swarupa Lakshana is the real description. According to some yogis, this description, yogaha chittavritti nirodha, yoga is a means of controlling or restraining the mind, is not its real definition, it is the apparent definition. And taking this apparent definition, many different systems of yoga, like Hatha Yoga, like Laya Yoga, etc., developed. Yoga chittavritti nirodha. Looking at this apparent definition, this is yoga, to control the mind, to restrain the mind, to suppress the mind. Sir, suppressing mind or restraining something, it is not the solution. You suppress. Suppression is not really solution to the problem. Suppress your thoughts, suppress your desire. It is said, in life, neither you suppress nor you express. In your life, neither you suppress nor you express. Suppose you have anger. Anger is a modification in mind. Suppress your anger, then you will be depressive. If you suppress something, you will be depressive. Express your anger. If you express your anger, you will have many beautiful friends. Those will be speaking so nice thing about you. Okay, express your anger. Swamiji, two ways, either to suppress or to express. Then what is The alternative is to understand, to neutralize. To understand or to neutralize. Yogaha chittavritti nirodhaha. Yoga is method of understanding the mind. Yoga is the method of analyzing the mind. Yoga is the method of neutralizing the restlessness of mind. And this is also not the ultimate goal. This is the tatastha lakshana, apparent definition. Some people study the scriptures just like we are studying now. This studying scripture, as you are thinking in a particular way, for the time being your mind is not going anywhere, just this thought. The thought flowing down from the teacher to the student. In one way, your mind is not agitated, it is remaining quiet in a particular thought or a particular system of thoughts, sets of thoughts for some time. You go and sing some devotional songs. When we are singing, for some time the mind is remaining under control. The mind is not going here and there. It is staying at one place for some time. You go to the temple or to church or to holy places. You sit in front of the altar, look at the altar. Looking at the altar, your mind is remaining steady for some time. Yes or no? There was a question. What is easier to keep your mind under control, with eyes open or with your eyes closed? Just to think. With your eyes open, suppose you are looking at your teacher, for example. Is your mind going here and there? Usually no. You look at the picture of Jesus or Krishna. You look, sit and look. Your mind is focused. Because you are looking, mind is not going here and there. It is easy to have control over mind with eyes open. Am I clear? Once you close your eyes, even if the teacher is sitting there, your mind will be moving here and there, running here and there, even if the teacher is there, once you close your eyes. And it is a common experience during our meditation. Now tell me, we should practice open eye meditation or closed eye meditation? In Kriya, we practice both. This open eye meditation or keeping our mind focused because of some help, some support, let it be the altar, let it be a melody, a music. Some people try to meditate with music. Let it be some chanting. This is helping you to control your mind or to keep your mind quiet for some time with external help, with alambana, with support. But when you close your eyes, at that time there is no other support. Yes or no? There is no other support. What is happening? At that time, in Kriya, we give the support of breath. With breath you go, with breath you come out. Or you just watch your breath. Or move with breath from chakra to chakra. So with the support of breath, now I am opening my eyes, I am looking at my teacher. I am opening my eyes and I am looking at the altar. With my mouth, I am chanting. The mind is quiet for some time. This, whether it is chanting, whether it is looking, it is use of the sense organs. Gurudev used to say, most of the people try to concentrate, try to meditate with the senses and mind. Go to temple, go to church, it is with senses and mind. Yes or no? You listen to talk, you sing, you look at the altar, you pray, or you take some nice food, or do some puja, ting, 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 do puja. It is with the sense organs. It helps us to a good extent. But when no other alambana, support or substratum is not there, and you have to be by yourself, it is not so easy. Yogaha chitta vritti nirodhaha. What is this chitta vritti? Let us come to Adi Shankara's Vyasadeva's explanation. Chittam hi prakhya pravritti sthitishilotvat trigunam. Your chitta, mind or memory, having three qualities, prakhya, pravritti and sthitishilotvat. It three qualities. What are the three qualities? Prakhya. Prakhya means illumination. Pravritti, involvement. Sthitishilotvat. Sthitishila means apparent existence. Chitta has these three qualities. One is prakasha. Prakasha means illumination. Prakasha. Praksha. This is praksha means prakasha. Pravritti. Involvement, illumination, involvement, and existence or establishment. What is happening? Just to think. A thought coming to you. A thought coming to you in your memory or in your mind. When thought comes to you, it is having some light, some visibility. I see this. Even if thought, when overpowers a person, at that time he feels that this is coming. I have this urge, I have this mood, I have this desire. Because you can feel it. It is the prakasha or illumination. Pravritti. When a thought is coming, it is creating some urge to be involved in something. A thought of hunger. A thought of hunger immediately brings me to be attached with or to go or to move towards some food. Involvement, pravritti, sthitishila. And that state is remaining for a moment. So three things happening within your mind or memory. Praksha, pravritti, sthitishilotvat, trigunam. It is of triple qualities of nature. It is of triple qualities of nature. Trigunam. Now I will tell you what these trigunas are for your understanding. Sattva, rajas and tamas. Sattva, rajas and tamas. Trigunatvat. From your memory, any thought is coming. The thought has three qualities: illumination, involvement, and existence. And each thought is of triple qualities of nature. Is guided by three qualities of nature. What are the three qualities? Sattva, rajas, and tamas. Sattva is in the form of calmness, rajas in the form of restlessness, tamas in the form of dullness. A thought can keep you calm, a thought can make you restless, a thought can make you inert, dull, lazy, lack of interest. These three qualities are not clearly independent or inseparable. These three qualities are usually mixed. These three qualities are usually mixed with the other, associated with other. When your memory or your mind is more involved in light, or more associated with light, then your mind is fond of knowledge, some better accomplishment. I want to know, I want to study, I want to learn, and it is because of illumination and it is because of prakhya. It is said when, and it is because of sattvic quality, more dominance of sattvic quality. When you are with rajasic qualities, more rajasic quality, at that time we get involved with many things. If we analyze our life, if we are involved with activities, involved with many people, it is because of rajasic quality. On the other hand, if we don't want to do anything, laziness, dullness, that is the third quality. I don't want to move anywhere, just to stay. I have no interest. I don't want to go. I don't want to do. It is the tamasic quality. Each human mind, each human memory is affected with these triple qualities of nature. While speaking of this mind's modification, memory, modification of memory or thought waves, the yogis, they found, and especially in the practice of Kriya, the yoga's definition of chittavritti nirodha, it is not suppression of mind or memory, it is the elimination of restlessness and union with divinity. This tatastha lakshana, apparent quality of yoga, which we describe in yoga's chittavritti nirodha, its swarupa lakshana, or the real quality of yoga, is because of union. Through union, to be free from all restlessness. Through union, to be free from all restlessness is yoga. Now, how this union is going on continuously. Again and again we'll discuss it. To keep this understanding, because through the understanding you can neutralize your mind. Through understanding you can meditate better. An iceberg in the ocean. An iceberg in the ocean. In iceberg, the visible part outside is very little. The invisible part is a lot. If you know about iceberg, it moves also in the ocean, iceberg. Do you know iceberg in which language? Berg means mountain. Yes or no? In which language? Berg, in Deutsch. Berg is mountain. Iceberg, the mountain of ice. Human life is like an iceberg. Whatever is visible to us is very little. The invisible part is remaining hidden. We don't know how many lives we have passed through. We don't know. As we don't know, we do not give so much of priority. That's why in many religions they don't say, we don't think of past too much. This is the life. The beauty in Christianity, that when they say this is the life, do you know why? If you are said this is the life, either you finish or you lose. Am I clear? Suppose you are studying in the university, you have only one chance to appear at the examination. If you have to appear at the examination just once, and if you fail forever, what would happen? I should prepare nicely. The purpose of one life, the teaching of one life in Christianity, the positive aspect. Don't waste this precious life, utilize it intelligently. Suppose in Vedic thought or in Hindu belief, if you don't finish it, next life you will continue it. If you could not appear and pass in the first examination, you can appear the next time. You can appear the next time. So in this type of thought in Hinduism, is good for whom? If I failed, I should not be unhappy, I will try again. Not to be unhappy that I could not. It is good in this way, but it brings a prolongation. If I am to finish it quick, I remember in my school days. In school days, whatever examination, especially mathematics, if it is 2 hours examination, I could finish in 1 hour. So 1 hour I have to sit. There was a monk in this country who went to Japan and USA in the beginning of last century, about 100 years ago, Swami Ramatirtha, exceptional genius. He, during his student period, and he was a genius in mathematics, and he used to answer, do you know, suppose in the examination it is said, answer any 5 questions out of 10. So 10 questions are given, you choose any 5 and answer. He used to write on the answer script, evaluate any 5 answers out of 10. And when the other students could not solve the problems in stipulated time, fixed time, he could finish all the questions. He was so genius. That type of personality is rarest of the rare. When we sit here to continue our journey, I have to finish my study or finish my practice. Why not in this life? I need not be worried about what is there in the bottom part of the iceberg, how big, how much karma I have done, how much bad karma I have done. I will not think of it. I am in the lap of the ocean, I will merge in the ocean. I am in the lap of the ocean all the time, I will merge in ocean. The yogic understanding of life is just like understanding the ocean and the wave. You sit on the bank of the sea, you see the waves, yes or not? People see the waves, they enjoy waves. How many of people see the ocean? Just you think. How many people see the ocean? It is very few. How many people don't see the wave, don't see the ocean, only water? Just you think. So 3 types of people. One type of person seeing the waves, enjoying. The other type of person seeing the ocean and the wave, or ocean. The third type of person is just seeing water, nothing else. The first type of person who is seeing only the waves, it is ordinary person. One who sees the waves and the ocean together, or ultimately looking at the ocean, going beyond the waves, is the seeker. And one who is seeing only water, waves, ocean, everything is nothing but water, is realized. In the life, many waves are coming, many types of waves. From morning till you sleep, even in your dream, thought waves are coming one after the other. Don't get affected with it. The yogis just observe and witness it. Now, if you go to a river and tell a river you are restless, river will tell, how does it affect you? Who told I am restless? I am as I am. For river, it is nothing restless. It is just a flow. A person who is standing on the bank of the river is looking at the river and he is seeing that it is flowing. The vritti or the flow or modification is visible to a person who himself is not modifying, who is observing it. Remember, who is observing it sees that, oh, I saw you few years ago, you had all black hair, now I see quite a bit of grey hair. Because that person is the observer, he is observing. Every day your hair is growing, maybe 1/50th or 1/10th of an inch. Can you see it? No. Every day your nail is growing, every day, tiny bit, tiny bit. It is not visible, but after 5 days, 6 days, you see the nail has grown up. But it has not grown up from yesterday to today. It has taken 5 days, 6 days. Every day it is growing. It is not visible. A yogi is an observer. If you are practicing yoga, if you are meditating, be an observer. This state of observance, in the yogic language, it is said as sakshi bhava, be the witness. Be the witness. Sakshi bhava. Sakshi is the witness. In Sanskrit, sakshi means sakshata ikshate iti, one who sees everything himself or herself. One day I made a mistake. A mistake means I was not so polite with my teacher in school. What happened? We were in science class, class 10. In class 9, our science teacher was very beautiful. He used to take us to science room, to the laboratory we called it science room. So in the science room, he used to teach, to demonstrate a lot. In the 10th class, the science teacher, he never took us to the science room because we enjoyed to see science, to do some little experiment as schoolboy. So he never took. Every time we used to say that we'll go to science room, there is nothing in the laboratory. He used to avoid. So one day I teased him. I spoke loudly. It was a mischief, you can say. I spoke loudly. Do you know, in one school, the science teacher and students have started one cow dung gas plant. From cow dung, they make gas, gobar gas. And I was talking a little loudly so that it can enter the ears of the teacher. What did you say? I said, the teacher and students in a school, they have started one plant. They generate cooking gas. The bulb can burn from the gas, ethane from cow dung. From where did you know? Newspaper. I was looking that from newspaper. I read in the newspaper. It was truth. I didn't tell anything lie. Who has seen the newspaper? I said, me and our dog. That was the humiliation I did. I said, me and my dog. I had a pet dog. And usually that dog used to sit near, although the dog was not allowed to enter the house, but the dog was there. I said, me and my dog. Nobody was there. I repented later on. Why did I tell like this? I apologized him later on, and he was upset. So, the witness is one. Who can be the witness? Who has seen it? Suppose, if you say, I saw it in the newspaper, your view from the newspaper is not the view of the witness. Remember, witness is one who has seen directly. Newspaper news is secondary information. Newspaper information is secondary information. Suppose you are reading from the book you are learning, it is not your own knowledge. You are listening to the teacher and you are hearing, you are understanding, it is not your knowledge. So long as you have not experienced it, it is not your knowledge. So it is all secondary. Similarly, be a sakshi, be a witness. I'll just give the example of witness and I will finish the discussion for today. Two people are quarreling. Two people are quarreling and you are watching. You saw the two people coming, you saw how their discussion started, you saw how they lost their temper, you are just seeing. After seeing some time, you just went, you said, why are you quarreling unnecessarily? Okay? Then you are not the witness. You were witness so long as you were observing from distance. Once you got involved in the quarrel and telling why do you quarrel, it is not good. Then you are no more witness, you became a mediator, a middleman. Suppose you said, you are unnecessarily torturing him, he is telling truth, you are telling this. You are neither a mediator nor a witness, you are a judge. You judged and immediately told, he is right, he is wrong. In our life, just you think, anything which is happening, you are witness or you are mediator, neutral. Mediator means neutral, or you are a judge. Think. In our life, anything is happening. Suppose you are sitting in the dining hall, the food has less salt, or the food is little spicy. For example, you are witness or you are just mediator. Just mediator means observing, okay, accept it, or the food is not good. The yogi should be the witness, not to be involved. Watch your breath, be the witness of your breath. Watch your thought, be witness of the thought. Don't get involved with the thought. Let not thought overpower you. Just watch. And don't be judged. Remember, don't judge. Even in our life, don't judge others. In the Bible, Jesus said, judge not, so that you will not be judged. If you are judging, you will be judged. You will not be forgiven so easily. Because being a judge, you always try to find out fault and to punish mentally or verbally or physically. You always give your judgment, verdict, punishment. Be careful. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Atha yoganusasanam. Atha yoganusasanam. Yogaschitta vritti nirodha. With eyes closed, think of God and Gurudev. O Lord, you are Yogeshwara, the Lord of Yoga. O Gurudev, you are Yogi Guru, the Master of Yoga. I am your child. Teach me, train me to be a yogi in every breath, every moment. in my thoughts, in my words, in my activities, I should be constantly united. Bless me to be established in yoga. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.